Hello everybody, Pufflecurry21 back with a King Daphnis guide. And I'm just gonna say it right now, he's the best water character. He is, it's no doubt, because when the game first came out, there was only the Great Fairy, Impa's Giant Blade, Lana's Stick, I know it's a spear, but it's a stick, and then Rudo, and all four of those are pretty bad. And then Legends finally gave us Tetra and King Daphnis, and I haven't played Tetra really enough, but she seems okay. Daphnis is really good, and yeah, he's also the first character guide I'm doing that isn't at level 255, so okay, I guess not really. Okay, so for weapon skills, any strength skill besides strong attack plus, because avoid that, it does nothing, so that doesn't really matter. But any strength skill, that's mostly just up to you, whatever you want. I'd also say avoid strength 5 because that's not as good as like the other combos personally. And I'd say also use either strength 2 or strength 3, but not both. Unless you have room for both, then you can use both, but I would say just use one or the other. So on this weapon, I'd probably remove strength 5 and replace that with strength 4, so it'd be 3, 4, and 6 would be the ones I'd use, but again, that's kind of personal preference, whatever you want. Versus, well, okay, he's water element, so it's either versus dragon or versus undead. Those are basically your two choices for whatever weapon you use in the game. But since he's water element, he's naturally going to do more damage to most of the enemies that are classified under the dragon category. So you could do versus undead to balance out your extra damage against other annoying enemies. Or you can just do versus dragon and just completely murder any dragon you face, like Volga. I'd say undead because I don't really like having specific characters just for specific things, since, I mean, in Legends, I'd say in Legends you should probably do versus dragon, since you can have multiple characters and optimize them. But like in the Wii U version, it's like you have one character and you have to do the entire stage with that one character go. So I'd say undead just to balance stuff out. Hasty attacks, that's a question mark. This is probably the first character that it's mostly preference, because you don't really need hasty attacks. It helps him, and I would recommend it, but you don't need it like every other weapon I've done so far. And then finishing blow, because his finishing blow is amazing, so yeah. Okay, so he only has one huge flaw, and that's giant bosses. But I mean, he's not even that bad compared to other characters. At least he can do something, and I think he can one round a few giant bosses. I know he can do Dodongo. I'm not completely sure on the other ones, but yeah, everything else he does pretty decently. Okay, so his weak string. This is with hasty attack, so yeah, it's gonna be a bit fast. That's decent. Not much. Okay, combo 2. So that launches enemies, and then combo 3, I'll just show you that at the same time. That also launches enemies. Combo 2, that's mostly going to be for comboing. I'm pretty sure you can infinite with it. But I'm not 100% sure, but from what I've seen, you can at least do a partial infinite, like, sort of infinite, I guess. Yeah, that's really good. Combo 3 is mostly if you want to clear, like, a small, like, line of enemies, like, right here. But you can also use it for single opponents. It does more damage, but you can't really combo with it as well. Combo 2, and then the first hit of weak string, that should take out any weak one gauge. So, yeah, you can just do that. Okay. Combo 4. That just says, get out of my way to anything around you. I love it. It's just really great. So, yeah, it covers a really wide range. It just knocks out everything around you. Okay, not a really wide range. It's not like Tweely Minda's strong attack, but, I mean, it's still really good. I still love it. Great for taking keeps. I wouldn't really use it on one-on-one unless it's, like, right here where there's also a ton of other enemies around me. I kind of just want them to scatter so I can take them down individually better. But, okay, yeah. On to combo 5, I guess. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, and it's also good for clearing crowds, but it doesn't really seem to affect as wide of a crowd. But that's also, I will say, is another option for against weak point gauges, because if an enemy gets stuck in it, the weak point gauge is pretty much gone. Okay, finishing blow, because here, yeah, that's really decent. But yeah, covers the wide range in front of you, kind of like Agatha's, but I don't think it covers as much as hers. Hers is just huge. Okay. Okay, but yeah, back to combo 5. Yeah, basically, if an enemy gets caught in it, the weak point gauge is gone. It doesn't matter how full it is, it's gone. But that's about all it can do, because, yeah, the damage is just really mediocre on it. Then combo 6. And you can steer this also, so, yeah. Actually, wait, can I go in a circle with it? I want to see this. So you can't really turn around with it, but yeah, okay. So that's for clearing out wider lines of enemies. That's your other keep clearing move. It also does really huge amounts of damage. So yeah, well, actually most of his stuff does huge amounts of damage. I don't care, okay? But yeah, because he's one of the stronger characters in the game, he's above average in strength. So he's Ganondorf and Darunia are stronger than him, but then he's right under them. So yeah, he's gonna do a lot of damage with pretty much everything anyways. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's your other keep clearing move. Also, that's what you want to use against giant bosses. Just make sure, like, while they're falling down, you actually try to start the combo, because it is pretty late into the combo. So yeah, you don't really want to start it. So that's kind of why I like Argrok, because you can't really start it before he falls down, because you have to hookshot him. So that's kind of a problem. Okay, so now he seems okay, but there's something I'm missing, and that's his strong attack. Yeah, it does do a bit of damage, but who cares about that? This basically makes him have hasty attacks without needing hasty attacks. He attacks so much faster, and this is more noticeable without hasty attacks, personally, but it's just... And yeah, also when you're trying to because the bar under the special attack gauge, that's how much you have. And even when you press strong attack again to refill it, even that animation is faster. I've heard that your special... finishing blow, I know, is faster. I've also heard that special attack is faster. I'm not completely sure on that. But, I mean, it's a special attack. You're not really going to be able to be hit anyways, so that's not a huge problem. But, yeah, it lasts quite a while, so that's nice. But, yeah, basically, whenever you're battling something, you want this on. Especially... Well, I guess if you're trying to take out a keep, it doesn't matter that much, but if you're trying to do one-on-one, if you're trying to do a giant boss, you basically need that on. So, yeah. Yeah, it's not really that noticeable now, but it does immensely help, and it's amazing. You need this. And this reason alone is honestly why he's probably the best. He is the best water character, personally. Okay. And finally, his strong special attack. It's just okay. I would say you want to save this for giant bosses, because it's just, I guess you can do it one-on-one as well, but it's pretty weak. So against giant boss, weak point gauges is mostly where you want to use it. And since most of the time you battle giant bosses at the end of a mission, that's not going to be a problem, so you'll probably have some saved up already. So, yeah. It doesn't cover a real wide range. It's just kind of, I mean, it's better than Link and his Hylian sword, but that's about it. Didn't it say it defeated Gibda like one time ago? A minute ago? Okay. So basically... Yeah, combo 2 and combo 3, those are your combo, or your one-on-one moves. Combo 3 is not really a combo starter, I guess. It's more of a combo ender, if anything. But yeah, he's gonna do large amounts of damage. He's gonna be quick about it too, because I mean, like, come on. He doesn't have like really insane range. It's respectable, but it's not that big of a deal. But oh yeah, another thing I forgot to talk about, the water element on him. Basically, the water element, it's gonna do damage over time, like I said in other videos, but it doesn't since enemies take stun damage when you do it, they're going to be stunned, which ruins combos. But it's not really such a problem for him since he can kind of just hit hard anyways. Because he can combo, but he can also just straight up hit hard. So even if they are stunned, you can kind of just do this, and yeah, that sucks in enemies quite well. So yeah, he's gonna get stunned or not. Okay, he didn't. But yeah, I would not recommend Water Plus on anything. There's no, not on any weapon at all. I would not recommend Water Plus, and not on him because he has much better skills that he would much rather have. Okay. So on Shine Boss, one other thing I forgot to show, which is against character enemies. I didn't actually show anything. Okay, so basically that's what I like to do. I like combo 2 to combo 3 because it's pretty much guaranteed. Oh, combos, no. Okay, well yeah, combo 2 to first hit of weak string, that does combo for weak point smash. No, let's wait. But yeah, you can really just, if Cuckos get out of the way. And now I lost my wind. But yeah, you can really combo 2 into anything. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that combo 2 doesn't infinite on character. Does it? Don't tell me this works. Does this actually work? Oh no. Oh no. I messed up there. This works. This works. Well, there you go. That 5 seconds should be the entire video because there you played the character. Okay. I did not know that worked, but it does. Okay. Against everything. Combo 2 spam works against everything. That's new. Okay. Well, then I'd rather say you should have combo 2 over combo 3 now because that's looking pretty good. Why does that work? Okay, now on to giant bosses for real, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anymore. Okay, so let me try to get to King Django. So another thing I forgot to mention is, I can't show it right now, but when you are using your strong attack, you can, after he turns into a boat, you can cancel it with the special attack or your focus spirit, and you'll still get the bonus effects of it. So yeah, okay, that's interesting. Okay, so basically against giant bosses, combo 6, but you want to try to start it before the enemy falls down. And as far as I know, okay, this does work without hasty attacks. But this doesn't work with everything. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work with Argarok. And I think it only works on King Dodongo. Most other things you're going to need a special attack on. I'm just going to try Manhandla over here because he's like the only one I'm not completely sure about. That was really lucky. Okay, that was too early. I might have messed it up. Let me do this. I also had like one time where there was a weird effect when I hit the Manhandla heads and they all went in, even though it wasn't with the boomerang. I don't know, that might have just been a weird thing. Because I tried doing it again before recording this, and I think that was just a random thing because I couldn't have it happen again. So, meh. I don't know. Maybe I was using like the Yo boomerang, I didn't notice, and the wind effect stayed, because that could have been it. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just saying like watch out for it because it might happen, but I don't think it does. Okay. It's kind of annoying because you have to try to not go past the enemy. Yeah, okay, it's not gonna work. Okay. So yeah, that only works on King Dodongo. Most other things you're gonna need a special for, but since this is really the only thing you should be using your special for, that's not gonna be a really big deal. So yeah, it's Manhandla, Argarok doesn't work, Imprison doesn't work, Ganon doesn't work, so yeah, it's not gonna work. Except on King Dodongo. Okay, so yeah, that's really it. Actually, wait, one other thing. Okay. That was too early, oops. Yeah, okay, yeah, right when you